But I can remember as a kid seeing signs on windows that said room to let, L-E-T, as opposed to room for rent. And I remember asking my dad, what is the difference? And he said, well, if you're letting a room, you're just letting somebody use it. It could be a day. It doesn't have to be a whole month. And I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. And that's kind of like what Airbnb is nowadays, except back then you knocked on the door and said, hey, you got a room to let. I need a room, right? So I guess the difference is
I think that's exactly right.
Yeah. So, but I wonder if you could still do that. I wonder if there's anything illegal about doing that. Just putting a sign up.
Well, there's nothing illegal about Airbnb.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, because it loopholes all of those inspections and, and things like that. And,
but the one thing,
it's just a personal transaction.
But the one thing
I certainly hope it's not.
But the one thing we have today that they didn't have back then is the ability to rate a room. Like if you used it and you had a horrible experience, you go on Yelp or something and say, don't even bother with this one.
Yeah.
And right? Back then, you just knocked on the door, and if the lady looked like she was a nice lady, you said, oh, okay.
Exactly. And then you go in and check out the room.
Standards completely different, 10, 20 years ago than they are now.
Yeah, everything's different now. I actually think, though, it's better. Mm-hmm. I really do. I mean, when I go into the areas that I used to know, and that used to be kind of
seedy?
Yeah, uncomfortable to be in, whatever. They're all nice now. Everything's nice. So they call it gentrification.
Well, that's probably because of the reviews.
I'm thinking the same thing. But they call it the gentrification, right? The culture has been taken out of it. I don't think so. That's not such a bad thing, is it?
Well, I don't understand why it is. I've tried to understand this. Oh, well, it's taken out your mom and pop stores. Well, okay, if they're a good mom and pop store, they'll stay. But if they're not, then they're going to sell out and move over to Long Island.
Yeah, or a Popka. It doesn't everything doesn't. But I wonder, like when they have. I lost my train of thought right there. Robin, help me out here. What was I going to say?
Oh, gee,
never mind. My brain just went to a blank. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I was going to say. Never mind. So, hey, you know what today is, Galen? It's National Share a Joke with a Friend Day, and I know that when you give presentations, you always appreciate when we give you a joke.
I didn't tell you that I gave a presentation yesterday evening on purpose. So my presentations are now done.
Oh, too bad.
Fire away, Larry. Fire away.
Oh my gosh, I could have helped you out.
If I was called, I am now the mayor of this conference. So I don't think your joke would have helped.
Oh, so you did so well. You're the mayor of the conference.
There you go.
I had somebody come up to me and go, wow, you're like the mayor of this place. I'm like, I guess. All right. Because most of these mayorships are unpaid positions anyway. I guess I've just got to go to a bunch of ribbon cuttings now.
Yeah, but it's an honor because they recognize your talent and your expertise and your impact on the community. I mean, not just anybody could be the mayor of the conference, so I do think it's a good honor.
I'm pretty sure anybody could do it. It's not a lot to it.
Oh, okay.
I think you just show up. I guess that's the hard part of any job, but you just show up.
Are you driving home by yourself, or will you have a passenger?
No, I'll be going home by myself.
Oh, okay. Otherwise, you could have shared the joke with the passenger.
No, there's nobody. Granted, I haven't heard them yet, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But if we're going back and measuring our future via our history, I'm not going to probably share these jokes with anybody. Let's give it a shot, Larry.
Okay. I don't know what happened to my jokes, Robin.
Oh, gee.
Hold on.
Wait. Don't tell me you have to write these jokes down.
I have I had them on a computer, and the computer's not doing what I wanted to do.
It's even worse, I think.
Oh,
Somebody
man.
else's bad jokes.
Oh, man. No. Oh, these
You were all set.
I was all set for
segment.
this. Yeah. They changed everything on me. Oh, well. I'll find them. You guys talk about blood or something. How's the blood supply today?
The blood supply, we're at a 4-day blood supply, and bottom line is we're getting into that holiday season, so we really need to start collecting and increasing the number of days of our blood supply. So come by the Boulevard and come by and see us and get the life and donate blood.
Okay. Don't forget to thank Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring. Oh, I found the jokes. Okay, good. All right, good. Thank you, Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring. I wish I could remember the others.
That's great, Larry.
Okay.
Great.
Are you ready? I invented a new word. Plagiarism. You like that one?
Okay.
How about this one? Why do we tell actors
You know, there's some groups that may find that funny.
Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. Hey, Galen.
I like that.
Helvetica.
Yeah.
Helvetica and Times New Roman walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Get out of here. We don't serve your type." You like that?
I get it, because it's a font.
It's a font. Yes.
Right.
All right, now this one is really a good one. This one is one you probably will share one time in your life at least, right? You tell it like it's a real story. Yesterday, I saw this guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the road. Mm-hmm. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?" Thank God for Robin.
Oh, that was the punchline? That was a punchline.
Yeah.
That's a good punchline. You can't deny that. It's a good punchline.
So I'm pretty sure I could. I think I did, and I probably could do that again. Have you ever used something like that? What's the word on the street? Hey, bro.
No.
What are you, a cop?
Hey, Galen.
Are you an informant for a cop?
Galen, have you heard about the new restaurant called Karma? There's no menu.
Have not, Larry.
They just give you what you deserve.
Nobody should eat what they deserve. That would not be probably very taste good. I guess some people, but not me. I'd starve, I think.
All right, a woman in labor suddenly shouted out the following words: shouldn't, wouldn't, couldn't, didn't, can't. The doctor said, "Don't worry, those are just contractions."
That's funny. That would have got me to laugh during that moment.
I thought you were going to go with like a Dr. Seuss thing. What kind of Dr. Seuss is he?
A bear walks into a bar and
You
says,
so hope that I just laugh uncontrollably at one of these. How happy would that make you?
well, you know, I wasn't sure whether to go in this direction or to tell you about the new Giddy. Have you heard about the Giddy?
No, I have not heard about the new Giddy.
Oh, you haven't heard about it?
I'm giddy.
Okay.
This is great.
I'm giddy with laughter, or what?
Well, you know, can I? Well, maybe I could tell you. Can you get online by chance?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, when you can, go to getmegiddy.com. Just go to getmegiddy.com and you'll see what I'm talking
What
about.
kind of images am I going to see on this thing?
You see, like, it looks like a Mexican man and and a lady.
You don't need a blue pill.
Great.
Are you going online right now?
No.
No.
I can't. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there somebody near you who can go online?
I'm not going to bring it up to him. No.
Okay.
You can't. Look, Larry, I have a high-level position here right now.
I know you're the mayor.
That's right.
You want me to be in peeps after my first day?
Exactly.
I mean, I don't need all that.
A recent finding by statisticians shows that the average human has one breast and one testicle.
Really?
The average.
So men don't have breasts.
Men have breasts. I've seen man breasts.
You know, you just ruined a joke. You
Oh,
take
sorry.
one man and one woman, divided by two, there's one each.
No, I got it.
All right.
I really thought there was more to the joke.
I didn't get that one.
Why did Beethoven get rid of his chickens?
Oh, wait, Robin just didn't even laugh.
I know.
You
I know.
It's not a good joke.
Hey.
I thought it was serious. I thought, oh my gosh. Good morning, gentlemen.
Why did Beethoven get rid of his chickens? All they would say was bok, 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 bok. Just bok, bok. Bok all day long.
Wow. Okay. I mean, how many of these are there?
Hey, Galen, C, E
You're
flat.
making the man on the street.
I know.
The word on the street sound really good.
That is a good one. Yeah, C, E flat, and G walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve minors." Nobody got that one. Okay.
I get it.
What are these musical jokes all of a sudden? They're all... A photon is going through the airport security. The TSA agent asks if he has any luggage. The photon says, "No, I'm traveling light."
Now that was funny.
Not the Galen, it wasn't funny. He will use it, though. You know what? He'll use the Scrabble
Oh,
one.
no, I
Yeah.
no, I definitely won't use the Scrabble. I'm going to try really hard not to use the plagiarism, though, because that may be, of all the really bad jokes, and there's been a lot of them, that may be the only one that's even close to being funny.
How about this one?
On the funny scale from like 1 to 100, that's like a 20.
That's good.
That's a new record.
There you go. A bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve time travelers in here." A time traveler walks into a bar. It's backwards. Let's see.
Yeah.
What do we have here?
I mean, I don't think I need them explained.
Okay, sorry.
Even though that was
Sorry.
worse.
Sorry. What did the Buddha say to the hot dog vendor?
I don't know.
Make me one with everything.
What was the joke?
What did the Buddhist say to the hot dog vendor?
Yeah.
Make me one with everything. I am one with everything.
Cut off again.
That's right.
It cut off again.
One with everything.
Make me one with
I got
everything.
it. Okay. Yeah, just as you were saying the punchline, it like, so make me one with everything.
Yeah, make me one with everything, yes.
Okay.
From-
That's the joke.
That's
Okay.
the joke, yes. If you jumped off the bridge in Paris, you'd be insane.
Yeah, in the river. Yes, that is correct. That's correct.
Okay, one more.
It's pronounced that way, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Let me find one more. One more joke for Galen, just in case. Just in case he wants to use these. Okay. Did you hear about the weekly poker game with Vasco da Gama, Christopher Columbus, Leif Erikson, and Francisco Pizarro?
No, I did not.
They can never seem to beat the Straits of Magellan.
This was a good one. I like this.
There you go. There's the jokes for the day.
I really wonder how many people in the audience laughed at half of them.
They're laughing at you, not laughing. See, that's the
Maybe.
you're missing the whole bit.
There's something to that. But I'm like, really, if somebody said that joke,
There.
like it worked. and
Let me
it
tell you
caught
something.
Completely off guard.
Let me tell you something. Robin and I know how to do a radio show, so we know the jokes aren't funny. We want the bit to be funny, you see?
Yeah.
And without...
Of course, I get that.
Yeah, that's it.
No, but I think that's a legitimate question. It's what percentage of your audience just says, "My God," and all of a sudden they post it on Facebook. It's a joke.
Somebody will. Hey, but today, that's what today's about. Today's National Share a Joke with a Friend Day. So, first of all,
And
you
if somebody writes on Facebook and they say, "I'm a plagiarist," what was the joke? I invented the word plagiarist.
Oh, I came up with a new word, plagiarism. Yes.
That's right. So if somebody puts on Facebook, "I came up with a new word, plagiarism," and they like tag, Larry and Robin and WOCA, I wonder how many people would go, "Oh, goodness."
Of course.
Or, because that was it's a lot better than a bok joke. Or wherever you were going with the Straits of Magellan. But,
That's funny. Do I have someone calling in? Is someone calling in right now?
I don't know. Maybe they're going to share a joke with you.
How do I do this? How do I connect people? I don't know how to
I
do
feel
this.
like I've connected with that now. I can say I shared a joke with you, and therefore I'm a part of it, and so I've checked the box for whatever the national day is today.
That is right. Today is the National Share a Joke with a Friend Day. There's like 3 or 4 things every day that it's the national day of. And then if you go to a different list, they have different things. So
Of course it is.
I don't know who makes these things up.
It's not like a presidential decree.
Right.
Can you imagine, though, if Trump made something a national day of?
But wait a
It would be
minute.
the biggest thing because half of the people would boycott it.
Wait a
And the other
minute.
half would support it blindly.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, you know?
You know, I
So
have
I
an
don't know
idea.
why people keep saying we're such a divided country.
Why don't
You
you?
know, at least we can agree that, at least we'll all go to the same party.
Why don't you, Galen? Why don't you take your newly appointed mayorship and declare a proclamation for today? You know how mayors always do it? I proclaim today.
Oh, yeah, that's right, they do. That's one of the prerequisites for
Yeah.
being a mayor. You have to make a proclamation.
Who's that guy?
Yeah, I'm not a
Who's that guy I just heard?
problem with the proclamation. Oh, he works with us. He just showed up. He lives down here.
Oh, ask him to go to
In the
getmegiddy.com.
lobby. He's already gone. I sent him away. I'm on to
Getmegiddy.com.
you. I'm on to you because you love it. And you can talk to other people around me and make me really uncomfortable. So
No. I'm asking you to talk to him. I don't want to talk to
He's
him.
gone.
He's
gone.
You can't do what I need you to do. I need you to go to
gone.
getmegiddy.com just so you can see this new invention.
He's gone. Larry, he's gone.
By the way, the Giddy, the device, costs $99, just so you know.
For
How do you
one.
spell Giddy? Getty?
Giddy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I don't even. I guess I said Getty.
Get me-
Images or something.
Get.
Yeah,
Giddy. Get me Giddy.
Giddy.
Right, but get me first. Getmegiddy.com.
Really, you've done this to me before, and I'm like, oh, virus into my computer. Oh boy.
So you've got a football game tomorrow night that you're going to be hosting.
Thank you, Robin, for bringing us back on the radio.
And is Bill Cherry going to be your color guy tomorrow night?
No, I'm not quite sure who's going to do it. I've had 4 no's, and I'm on my 5th person because it's a home game, and it just makes it. Bill can't do it because he does the PA.
Oh, okay.
But Bill will be doing solo against the Forest game.
Right, on the 17th, you said, because you're going to be in Texas.
Yeah, correct. No, it's not the 17th. It's the 30th, the 1st.
By the way, somebody just texted me a joke to tell you. They shared a joke with me, but they want me to share it with you.
November 1st.
Are you ready?
I'll check my notes.
Galen,
This isn't a Larry joke.
This
so
is
there's
not mine.
potential for laughter.
this is not mine. This says Tony R on the name here. What do you get when you cross a joke with a rhetorical question?
I don't know, a conundrum? I don't know.
It's rhetorical, Galen. You don't got to answer it.
Morning.
You don't got to answer it.
Oh, you're sure I don't have to answer?
Well, it's rhetorical. You don't have to answer it.
Right.
That's too silly. That was a good one, whoever Tony R is. Thank you, sir,
Yeah,
for saying
that
that,
was
in.
good.
Boy, he must listen to this show a lot. That was right in the Larry and Robin wheelhouse.
See, that's your popular guy, Galen. People love you.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
And you're the mayor now, so now they're going to be really buddying up to you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! All right, where is the blood supply today? I mean, where's the blood supply? Where's the blood mobile today?
Larry, I'm hoping it's in the people listening to the show and they give us their arms for a little while.
Where is it?
So today we're actually in the village's Walmart. So right there on Wood. I can't even say
Listen
it
to you.
now. Right?
That's too funny.
What is it? Ridgewood Road. What is it? Ridgewood Road.
I don't know what it's called.
Right there in the village.
I have no idea what it's called.
It went right out of my brain.
By
Do that where you just can't say things all of a sudden?
Yeah. Wedgwood. Did you look up that haunted house?
Thank you.
Did you look up that haunted house
No.
yesterday?
No.
Oh, the one. Did we tell you? We told you about it, right? The one that pays you $20,000.
Yeah. But again, Larry, I don't remember what we talked about yesterday. And every time I'm hanging out with people, and they're like, "You doing a radio show?" I'm like, "Yeah." What it's about? I don't know.
I don't know what it's about.
Well, what'd you talk about earlier today? I'm like, I don't really remember.
Talked about Scrabble.
They're like, let me hear this thing. I'm like, just Google my name. And then the guy's like, is this you? And I'm like, yeah, there's like 100 YouTube videos.
More than that.
And then they ended up listening to leftovers. We did some topic on leftovers. I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh. He goes, oh, okay. I'm like, hey, that's pretty funny. All right.
Well, they will definitely appreciate this one, especially when they share jokes with you. Everybody who meets Galen today, please share a joke with him. If you're going to donate blood, make sure you share a joke with your phlebotomist.
Yes, for sure.
There's probably a few blood jokes out there.
Yeah, they like that, but make sure your timing is right. They do have a sharp instrument in their hand.
That's right.
So you want to do it. There's that window period that the best thing for you to do is just look away and not say a word. Hope for the best.
All right, Wedgwood Road is where the Bloodmobile is, so go over
Wedgwood
whatever it is.
Road.
Wedgwood.
No, that's right. I just couldn't say it.
Wedgwood.
Bunch of words I just can't say. I don't need to list them here today.
You got Larry laughing.
Be careful down there. Be careful coming back up here, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, Galen. Thank you for everything you do.
Yeah, well, I will not be driving till tomorrow, so yeah, I'm gonna hope I don't.
And hey, when you get a chance, go to the website, getmegiddy.com. Getmegiddy.com. Okay?
We're about to listen to somebody speak for 2 hours.
Oh my
so
gosh!
I will need that.
You better. Oh my gosh! Yeah, look at it about 1 hour into it. That'll get you giddy.
Is it an hour worth of content?
No, not at all. You'll know what it is as soon as you get there.
I am worried about this now. So. All right.
All right. Have a good time. Be careful down there. Thank you for what you do. Everybody else, please donate blood, and thank you, Palm Garden and Penn Flooring. Thanks, Galen.
You guys are the
and I meant to tell you.
Enjoy the joke show.
And I meant to tell you, the photos of your son playing basketball were outstanding. They were really nice.
Yeah, that guy did a great job.
Yeah, he did.
Job.
Sorry, I went over the news.
Thank you.
Thank you, Galen. All right, we'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
To Republicans who stormed an impeachment deposition calling for transparency, then camped out in a secure space with pizzas at lunchtime.
Blocking the deposition of Pentagon official Laura Cooper. Cooper is the DOJ